All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is having a good day today. Let's do some stuff. Hey, the camera's on. Weird. It's like if I turn the camera on before the stream starts, we don't have a black box. Weird. Hello, BCS, Coca-Cola, DJ, Nightstand, Ollie, Faultbat, Digital, Dumber, SD, Nighthawk, BQ, Sierra, Chuven, Silver Lightning, DJ, Nightstand just subbed to the channel with Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Before that, Virginia resubbed the channel for 10 months in a row with a tier 3 hip sellout resub. Virginia, thank you so much for the 10 months and that huge tier 3 sub. I came here today to do this and it's back to the VODs for me. Understandable. Yeah, I saw that you were saying that real life is taking its toll and you're trying to do the VODs and stuff and catch up. Completely understandable. Have fun. RDM dropping 1,000 itty bitties into the cup. Well, your alert will be along shortly. There it is. That delay though. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it. Coca-Cola just resubbed the channel for 14 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Coca-Cola, welcome back. Thank you for your 14 months. Appreciate it. Hashtag new fidget spinner fund. Aw, yeah. Matt Zebu just resubbed the channel for 10 months in a row. Matt, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Your alerts will be along shortly. I don't know why it's been delayed like that the last few streams. DJ Nightstand says, I have to say I'm very glad to be back. Missed being here and this community rocks. And that Hypno guy is alright as well, I guess. Kappa. I mean, he's pretty okay. Max. You keep rubbing up on my legs. What do you want? You want attention? You got attention. Yeah, Digzator, you are, you're writing that line. I'm letting you know right now, man. It's a fine line, and you're writing. So we didn't have a stream yesterday because I had to do some IRL stuff. I've been in this house nearly a year now, and in order to keep like warranty stuff, I have to have termite protection. So I had to have like the pest control people come out and do the whole digging around the house, putting down termite barrier stuff and that kind of nonsense. So there's a lot of noise going on, so I wasn't able to stream it all yesterday. So we didn't have one because of that. He's actually not acting like he wants to get down, which is weird. Hello, Space Penguin. Max is huge. Yeah, Max is quite the kitty cat now. He's, I'd say he feels like he's about 10 pounds or so. He's definitely a lot larger than he used to be. Very, very floofy. All right, I'm gonna set you down. Ugh. Ah. You see a little Max head over there still. Why doesn't it show what game you are playing? I'm not sure. It should show it on my dashboard. Actually, that's a... Why doesn't it show here? My dashboard somehow got cleared out. Okay, so it should now say that I'm playing Minecraft. That's one of those things like I never touch. Like I said to Minecraft, and I played Minecraft for months. How that got erased, I don't know. Twitch did a thing, apparently. So it should now say that we're playing Minecraft. Let me double check. Yeah, it looks right now. That's odd. Okay, well, we got that solved. Yeah, it looks like my tags got reset too. Oh my goodness. One second. There we go. Yep, that should be fine. Okay. I don't know why that got reset. Weird. Hello, OSHA. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Did this thing like collect a thing? Is it still going? Yeah, so we set this up in the last live stream and oh, did it just flash? Maybe it didn't. I thought I just saw something happen here. We set this up in the last live stream, so essentially it's looking for the crystal to split and turn into two different crystals. The entity detector here, I think the sensor is looking for two or more entities. When that happens, it emits a redstone signal, which turns off this redstone torch, which allows the ender hopper to pull items. So it'll grab both those items and then it gets split between this chest, sending one at a time, and the automatic precision dropper here, which will drop another crystal back in. So we're trying to get our purity all the way maxed on it. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick and see where we're at. So currently we are at a 90%. It's all the way max size. So essentially any second now it could, any second now it could split and then do another one. Magnus, I don't know. Hello, Pixel. 3 splits to go. How much purity does it gain every single time? Is it random or is it like a set amount? Does it get like 4 purity every time? I don't know. But anyway, we're trying to get maximum crystal here so we can set up our thingy over here to have the maximum amount of light. Yeah, we're not getting very much actually during nighttime on this table. Oh, you know what? I guess we never set up the multi-block things. We should do that as well, the collectors. We took these down and then we never set them back up. Is it the brick that we need? No, it's this stuff. Isn't it marble arc? I think it's this stuff. Wait, what? Yes. There we go. So we have that. Then we needed the spectral relay thingies. And then the lens. We need one more lens. So that is made with aqua, marine, and 4 glass panes. We should have enough light during the daytime here for this to work. I need the wand. All right, so once again, we got to do this thing with my angel block. If I remember correctly, it was at Y102 is where we wanted to be. I guess we could just come down here and... So we're at 87, we want 5, yeah, so 102. Right there. Then I need our measuring. Doesn't mind, I think it is. What do I do it up here? Okay, so we're at 15 and we're at 13, so we need to come out one more block. So we need sooty. Like that, and then we put the arcs around like so, the arches, and then I think is a chisel on the corners. Like a so. The spectral relay followed by a lens, and oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait, what? I'm so confused. What's going on? One of those is what we wanted in there. Is that too far away? I am not seeing particles going towards the table, which makes me think that's too far away. Cryptic Fungus just resubbed the channel for 8 months in a row. Cryptic Fungus, welcome back. Thank you for the 8 months. Eric with a 30-month resub. Eric, goodness, 30 months. Thank you so much. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime, both of you. Appreciate that. Blue particles, it's working? No. These particles here means the multi-block is correct. When it's actually working, you'll see particles like going down towards where the multi-block or where the thing is. Oh, why did this start over here? That says 13 blocks, 4 bits. Yeah, we're 1 block too far away. It needs to be 1 block closer. That was a mistake. The sooty needs to go right here. Try that again. Yeah, those particles we're seeing just means that it's set up correctly. The multi-block is right. But we're not seeing particles going towards, and there we go. Now we can see the particles going towards. Yeah, so now that's working correctly. All right, so now we need to do that in a few more places here. All right, Angel Block at 102. All right. You're currently on day 8 of the YouTube part of this. A lot to catch up. Oh boy. Yep, that is a lot. Okay, so that's 11. So that'd be 12, 13, 14, and then the sooty goes here, and that'd be the 15th. That's at 102. Yes, sir. One of those, one of those. I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing that backwards. And they're gone. Whoops. Okay, that's working. Very good. Two. Is that Max or green screen problem in the corner? That's Max's flu phone. It's a Max screen issue. All right, let's try this one. That seems way too far away. Yeah, that's 19. 18, 17, 16, 15. Green screen probably a good name for a streamer's cat. Would be an interesting name, that's for sure. Oh, whoops. I thought I switched to the other marble. Right, one of those, one of these. We get the particle effects. Great, great, great. So last one. 102. Perfect. That's 16. 15. Perfect. All right. This. I need the chiseled. All right. So after all of that, it doesn't look like this really moved that much, but that's like at the first inventory spot. Let's take these out, just so we can kind of get an idea of how much this is affecting it. Yeah, so it's like way over here, and when we have those, it's like over here a bit. So yeah, it's definitely doing stuff. The real way we're gonna get this to be a lot better, though, is by getting the collector crystals. Yeah. Osha, you didn't post links, but you're typing with periods between your words, which looks like a URL to Nightbot. So be careful not to put periods between your words and use space like you should. The best altar has such a huge buffer. Yeah, this thing has a massive buffer, that's for sure. We can probably get this up about halfway during the daytime. I'm not sure if we can get it all the way maximum during the daytime. Maybe we can. So how's this over here? Let's turn our magnet off again. Did this not split yet? It did split, so where's the other one? Oh, was there two? Oh, did that not work correctly? Ew. Maybe we need to set this one at a higher priority? How does that work? Let's try. One went there, one went over here. So even though this one's set to a higher priority than this one, I think it'll put the first one into this, but that's not always going to be the best one, because as we saw, it's split. One of them had a 90% purity, and one of them had a 93% purity. I don't know if there's a good way to automate this. Like, maybe if you had Computer Craft or Open Computers up and running, you could probably get the NBT data somehow off these items, and then send the one with the higher purity, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a good way to do that. Integrated dynamics. Yeah, the purity went up only on one of them, though. It's kind of a weird thing. We should get this thing hooked back up. We have all of these crystals over here. How do we put items into this? Oh, that's right. We didn't use this. We used the mechanical user. There we go. So you want to activate, and activate. Okay. Then we take this. So that's set to insert. Oh. Insert. 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 Now we need a cardboard box Reno. This will be extract, always active. Cool. So do they change the jet plate in 112, or does Hypno have some config change so it doesn't constantly make the loud noise while hovering? So I'm not actually using the jetpack at all. We have ability totems in this mod pack, and I have the flight ability totem enabled. So that gives me creative flight. The only reason why I have the other jetpack is because other dimensions, like the Twilight Forest, for instance, does not allow creative flight. So I have to have the jetpack to like circumvent that. And it also makes you move around a little bit faster. Light wells can be inserted from the top. I tried connecting this and it doesn't like it. So it seems to work just fine by right clicking with the mechanical user. I don't know if that was changed. I don't remember having to do that before, but that's how we got it to work now. Why are the animations bugged? I think the animations are bugged because of whatever the mod is that makes items just lay flat instead of like do the normal spinny rotation thing. Whiskey Nerd resubbed the channel for 29 months in a row. Whiskey Nerd, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 29 months. Working from home today. Happy to catch you live for a chance to have a great day. You too. You too. Enjoy your work from home day. What totems am I using? I don't remember which ones we have. Let me see. I know we're using saturation. We have fire resistance, flight, night vision, resistance 3, and saturation. Yep, those are the ones that we're using. We could have strength, speed, regeneration, luck, or bone mealer, but you can only have 5 active at a time. I don't know if that's a configuration change or a mod change. When we first started playing the pack, we could have everything on, and it was a little OP. It still is a little OP, but it's not quite as OP. Oh no, no you don't. No, you get out of my base. What do those flares even do anyway? I don't know. I don't like them. That mod interaction really ruins a lot of aesthetics of Astral sorcery. Astral sorcery and the realistic item drops or similar mods don't play nice. Okay, so at nighttime we're quite full now. That's really good. Just a little bit to go and we'll be all the way full. Yeah, that's really good. It is nighttime. We should see if there's another constellation. I don't know if we got the 5 base ones yet. No, here's one. Okay, I need the book. Constellations. Get my cheat sheet. There's also this one. I'm not sure if we've done that one or not. So that would be a 7-star one. I think that might be this one, actually. Okay, there we go. So now we got this one over here. 1, 2, 3. 4. I'm not sure what that one would be. What is the one that has only 4? Those are the only ones, yeah? I'm making up a new one. There we go, we did it! That's really weird. What is this one supposed to be? Then we got another one over here too. That one's got 5, 6. You know what? I think these are showing the other ones that we don't know about. We have to research them. Yeah, I think those are showing the new ones that we haven't discovered yet. Oh, here we go. Sweet. Okay. So now we have all of those constellations. What? What? Hello, 5,000 Wolves. How's it going today? It's going well. It is going well. You love that thing? Yeah, I like it. I don't know why sometimes it makes like the sun jump. Like, I don't know. I guess that's 1,000 at a time instead of like going really smooth like it did that time. I think this is this one. Mineralist. Mineralist. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna sleep till day. Do we not have a bed? Oh yeah, we have. That's right. We'll use our air mattress over here. We'll sleep till day. Advancement made. Sweet dreams. And then we'll do that. Yeah, blood magic has a thing where you can make it instant night. We've done that before, the weak ritual stone or something like that. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm not sure which one that one is. Take a look real quick. That'd be this one. Okay, so open triangle thing. Full triangle thing. And that goes down here. Yeah. You're sure the sun jumping around has to do with some wonky vanilla code? You're probably not wrong. You're surprised they didn't find a way for that to not work during a blood moon? It is kind of nice that it does work. But by the time like you have access to this thing, does blood moons really matter anymore? I don't know. Here's one. There's 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might be this one. Why is this one purple? Are these the undiscovered ones? The purple ones? Maybe that's actually got to be it, huh? I'm not actually sure which one this is supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll try that. Although I'm not entirely sure that is right. In fact, I'm very sure that's not right. It's gotta be this one. Actually, no, it can't be that one. There's not two close together in the center. I'm not a fan of doing this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so which one is this? It has to be this one. So that. Actually, it can't be this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not this one. That one is 5. This one is 6, but there's not the 2 stars in the center that are right next to each other. I'm confused. It looks like Lucinera, if we ask you. But didn't we already do this one? I guess I could try that again. So my assumption that they are a different color, like this one is purple or magenta as opposed to this bluer color. I thought that was like, I thought these were the ones that we haven't discovered yet. I guess that is a wrong assumption. Okay. Okay. That was why I didn't get it. Alright, sleep. You think the purple are the advanced ones? Ah. You think Hypno is an advanced one? I might be. I might be an advanced one. By might, I mean obviously I am. Duh. How do I know which ones I've discovered then? You have to click on them? Is that how it shows you? So we haven't discovered this one. Interesting. So this says dim. And I see some of these are highlighted with the different moon phases. Does that mean they can only be available during these moon phases? This looks like I discovered it twice. No, I memorized a drawing of it, but I never discovered it twice. No, your basic constellation. I'm sure glad they're using color only to specify something. It's not like any of us can't tell the difference between purple and blue. Oh boy. Yeah, color blindness is a thing. Well, no new ones tonight. You need something like an observatory to discover the faint purple ones? I thought you just needed your telescope to be, like, not lit up. Angry colorblind bat noises. Well, fault bat, let's be honest, you can't even see. You just use, like, sonar to see stuff, right? So why are you even complaining about color? Every single page has a constellation. Goodness. There's so many constellations up tonight. Yeah, not sonar, echolocation. Right. Can you even use echolocation to find the stars? I mean, it depends on how good your echolocation is. Well, there's a constellation on every single one. Someone needs to make an add-on that makes this process a whole lot less tedious. I forget, does a sound muffler make that quieter? We'll find out. Let me put a couple of them down. Well, we'll put a few of those down to see if that'll like make it stop being so loud. Isn't sonar an echolocation too? It is, yeah. But sonar really means like you're doing echolocation underwater. So no, the sound mufflers don't help. I don't think there's any constellations in the sky anymore. I don't think we're gonna... You guys are saying there's an improved telescope, is there? Is there like something else I need to be using for this? There's an observatory. I don't remember having to make anything more special. So it's obviously not here. Maybe under discovery? No. Exploration? So that's what we're using right now, the looking glass. Then we turn that into a telescope. The observatory is needed for the dimmest constellations. They're not all that important, though. They don't do useful things. Well, I want the speedy up one. This one. Can I find that without the observatory? Wow. I don't remember ever doing this. You can find it? Okay. So I guess we just have to sleep like 28 days or whatever. I'm not sure how that guy spawned there. Do those things just spawn in this portal every now and then? Should I disable this portal? I mean, we have like a make a torch right there. Can't I also do this? Or do I have to discover this? I guess I have to discover it first before it'll light up over here. Is a tome of Alkahis disabled because you can't seem to charge it? I don't know. Did we ever make the tome? I think we used it for something. So glowstone, redstone. I don't know why you'd be able to craft it if you can't charge it. It's gotta be broken or disabled somehow. I would go with yes. All right. The disable in the latest updates, you think? Well, the fact that it has a crafting recipe and then you can't charge it, that's a little ridiculous, right? Sad your mob farm supplied all the ingredients, you're so happy? Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't technically need it, though. Everything that you can make with that, you can easily farm in this mod pack, so... It is kind of disappointing, but it's not like the end of the world. Alright. What's the resource generation of this? Just X Nihilo? Yeah, X Nihilo is the starting resource generation. They removed Torch Master as well. What does Torch Master do? I'm not actually sure. Is that what makes the Mega Torch? Would it just be faster for me to do that and just skip the night and then the day? Or is it faster to sleep? I don't know. You can muffle the time thingy by putting it in another dimension. You can also muffle it by putting it like 300 blocks away. But that means I'd still have to go 300 blocks away to press the button. Am I hyped for Kappa mode? I'm definitely looking forward to it. Project Ozone 2 Kappa was right up there with one of my top 2 favorite packs. How would a daylight sensor help? Oh, by skipping the day? So I sleep in the bed and then it automatically kicks on? Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Yeah. What am I trying to do? I'm looking for a specific constellation that only happens every 28 Minecraft days. That's not this one. We're looking for this constellation. This is a thing in Astral sorcery that you can use to speed up machines and whatever else. So it's definitely one of those ones you want to get. What are constellations? They are a thing in Astral sorcery. How do you know if you got it? When you go to the telescope and you flip pages, you'll see like big flashy stars. Those are unknown constellations. You can look up the speed percent you think 100% boost isn't worth in your opinion. Have you used it before? Because you are wrong. If you think it's not worth, you are wrong. It just requires a little bit of tediousness waiting for the constellation to appear. Oh, it's definitely not there again. It's not even that tedious if you can skip days like this, totally worth. Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of annoying. Like, if we had that imperfect thing... Is that even something that we can craft easily? Just stone... Master, Magician, Apprentice. That's tier 2. Weak blood orb. You can do it with a tier 1? We should totally just do this. Because then it literally be just right-clicking that thing. We should do this. Oh, dang it. We have to get the demonic. Okay. Never mind. It would be really easy if we had access to the blood altar. Oh, is this it? This is it. There we go, boys. So after 36 days, you get another chance to attune a crystal. I mean, if we had a crystal right now ready to go, we could do it. How are we doing over here? This is not working. Ooh. I don't think we're gonna get a chance tonight. Is there a way that I was gonna say, is there a way that I can freeze time with this? But if I like tell it to be midnight and I tell it to be midnight again, it's gonna roll all the way around. There's no real way to like stop time, which is a shame. Attune it now, it can grow after the attunement. Will it still be able to split after the attunement? And then once it's attuned, can I attune another crystal? Can I attune it to another thing? You can't remember? I think it's probably not worth doing it tonight then. I guess, hold on a second. We have one that's attuned to something else. Let's try attuning it. No, you can only attune it once. So I want to have one that's already pure best of the best stats, and then we can attune it to whatever we want. I don't want to just make sure all of them are attuned to this one thing. We'll do it another time. I don't think it's 36. I think it's 28 days. Isn't that machine with the crystals that zone 3 means the 3 block, not the next 3? You can't be wrong. 3 blocks in front of the sensor. Oh, 3 by 3. This is what I should have had it sent to. That might be why it wasn't working. Still doesn't seem like that's working, huh? Hello, Kurtz. Why isn't that working? One block in front, 3 blocks in front. Fluid. Entities. We want 2 entities. Now, is that only going to work with like 2 stacked entities? Does it have to be on the same level? Or is this thing just broken? Do I have to break and replace this? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure this thing was working before. Is it that way? Two entities and a 3x3 in front of the sensor. So which way is the front? I have no idea what's going on. Because this was working last time. So 1, 2. So the redstone signal goes to the arrows. So the purple has to be facing where we want it to detect. So we know that for sure. Come on. So 3x3. I'm so confused. Break and replace the redstone torch. Okay, try again. Let's try this. So that's emitting a redstone signal. So that's emitting a redstone signal. Now it's what? I'm so confused. Why was that? Now it's just there's no entities there. Wait, there were entities. But it's not turning off. Let's try something here. This is gonna be extract. Always active. That'll be on round robin. Wait. Oh, okay, so it has to be two separate entities. They can't be stacked. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so that's something new. I mean, I think that's gonna work. This is just making it more ridiculous, but... Now that's out of range of this. Oh, that's another problem. That all needs to be moved over one. A stack of items is just one entity according to vanilla Minecraft. You're not wrong. I didn't realize it worked that way. Okay, so this is going to be insert. This is going to be higher priority. This is going to be round robin. This is going to be always active on extract. This needs to be moved back to right here. Torch right here, and then this guy right here. Okay, so that all works. Get rid of these. So redstone torch is back on. The area of effect is where we want it to be. So crazy. So that's gonna go back in there. Hopefully this system is now going to work. I guess I never checked to make sure that wasn't too far away before. I don't know. Anytime you end up dealing with vanilla redstone, it's like clawing your eyes out. To be fair, they have added a lot of improvements to it over time. Like in the last few updates or whatever. Hello, Yuki. I could have sworn this was working though with that going directly into this guy. Let me, since we're just kind of waiting here at the moment, let's try setting this up again. So with one piece of redstone dust, that torch should go out. But it doesn't. Yeah, there is something weird. It's like it's not passing that redstone signal into this block. Maybe it's just not outputting a high redstone signal. I don't know. Let's try it again like that. One redstone dust. That works. Okay. All right. So we do have to have it set up like this. That's fine. It's good to know. Oh, we need the speed downgrade on this thing too. Round robin, speed downgrade, and then this guy. Just don't drop anything near it. Well, in the 3x3 area around here is the only thing this thing's checking. So yeah, I mean, as long as we're not dropping items, this thing's gonna work. But you know, eventually we'll have a whole bunch of crystals with 100% purity. And then all we gotta do is just grow them up to the 900%, do the cutting thing, and then grow them up again. But you know, eventually we'll have a bunch of these crystals, and this won't be that big of an issue. So I think it's probably safe to leave this alone now. I think it'll just do what it needs to do over time. I think we're probably good to leave that alone now. Did I turn middle click off? Why did I turn middle click off? Weird. Okay, so we were working through Astral sorcery. And we got a good portion of this stuff done. Phosic resonator. Let's see if we can make this guy. So we have to have a certain thing set up. So does this mean this constellation has to be out in order for that to work? I'm not exactly sure what this means. Did we already make the first one? So we already have the tier 1. You have to put an attuned crystal into the altar. So which crystal is that one? I'm confused. It seems like that's a constellation, right? So which one would that be? Octans? Oh, there's a line. Did I not see that other line? Oh yeah, okay, there is a line there. I didn't even see this. It was right on the edge of the crafting grid thing. Aha! I was like, I don't remember there just being a Y. Alright, so we have to attune a crystal to octans. Now, can it be any sort of a crystal? Does it have to be a collector crystal? How does that work? Because I don't remember doing this before. Any crystal? And then where do I put the crystal? Does it just put in like one of the little things around the crafting? I just put it in one of these spectral relay things. side of the... Oh, that's what this slot's for. Okay, I understand now. Okay. So we need to get ourselves a crystal attuned to this. Whoa, Dasmonic coming in with 2,000 bits. Thank you so much for that 2,000. Purple Cup Hype. Hello from Australia. Well, hello from America. Thank you so much for the 2,000 bits. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever messed with Astral sorcery putting a crystal here. Okay, okay. So we need to attune a crystal to... I've already forgot the name of it. Octans. Is that visible in the sky tonight? No. Then we also need this thing hooked up for that as well. I'm gonna make more of these spectral relays. So that is glass. Oh, you can do it with Starlight Fusion. I'm just gonna do it this way. Aquamarine and glass. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these because reasons. Because frankly, it doesn't matter. Quite frankly. Okay, so that's a bunch of those, and then we can craft them like so. So we need... Wait. Not glass. Planks. So 2 of those marble. Gold nugs. We only have 15 million of those. Okay, we have a whole bunch of these spectral relay things. I feel too tired to sleep. A little excessive? Well, maybe. A thing you can do is put a whole bunch of these spectral relays around so they can do multiple different things. So you don't have to place down every single one of them for every single constellation you want to do infusion with. That, and they're not expensive, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, have we learned this constellation? I think that's probably a thing we should discover. Okay, we do have that one. We just need to sleep and wait for it to be in the sky. Holy damn, what's that? You talking about this guy, the Celestial Manipulator? This is from Draconic Evolution. It speeds up the time. You can also make it so it makes rain or turns rain off. There's a weather setting in it too. On a redstone signal, you can configure what it is that it does. Either make a storm or set it to sunset or whatever. We're setting it to moonrise. Still don't have that in the sky. It doesn't change the tick rate. The only thing it's doing is just adding to the current game time. Similar to sleeping in a bed, but kind of slower. It can lag the server to hell sometimes. Well, yeah, but we're not on a server, so that doesn't matter. Ah, there it is. So we have this one out. That would be this guy. I think I have to break one of these other ones. There it goes. Okay, so now we can attune a crystal to that. Just throw any old crystal in here. Lanissa just resubbed the channel for 14 months in a row. Lanissa, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 14 months of continued support. I do appreciate that. And thank you for using that huge tier 3 Hep Sellout resub. Thank you, Lanissa. I pushed the button. I'm still on day 18 of the VODs. Life's been busy. Thanks as always for the great content. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your support. So now if we put this in here, woo, we did the thing. All right, let's put the paper, whoop, constellations, no, shift right click, this, okay. Dasmonic just resubbed the channel for 2 months in a row. Dasmonic, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 2 months of support. I do appreciate it. Since when do you have a sub? Since you probably were gifted one. I'm not sure. Okay, so getting back to the Fosic thingy. So this part's taken care of. We need 4 Stardust, 2 Illumination, 2 Illumination. We need the Fosic thing. Oops. And then we need 3 resonating gems for the recipe itself. I forgot, do I have to wand it? Yes, I do. So I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resonating gems. Where do I get rid of this water? How about right there? That was a mistake. I should not have done this. If I take this and I pour it into water, it turns right into ice. Dang it, there's no way to get rid of this. I guess I have to place a block on it, huh? Dang it. I could have just grabbed any old block and gotten rid of it, or another bucket, but no. No. Wasting all this time. The most recent update just deleted your world backup before you update chat. You should have backups. Like, the world does get backed up. The Twitch client asks if you want to back up before updating. The game automatically backs up. I'm sure it's there somewhere. But you're not wrong. You really should make sure you manually back up and put stuff into a safe location every now and then. Well, I didn't use up any liquid starlight in the last few of them. Do I need to refill it after every craft? Apparently not. Sometimes it doesn't use any. Didn't use any again. We don't need more than that though. We have 6. Let's go see if we can do this craft. Okay, so that's in there. Then we need 1, 2, 3 on these things out here. Okay, so what am I missing? We need more starlight. Okay, so everything's set up. We just don't have enough juice. And I don't think there's anything I can do at this point to make it better. Hello, Unlimited Gaming. You can make the altar infuser thing that has more starlight with lenses. Why did those all go into here? Weird. It didn't do that last time. But at least it's picking them up out of the water. Isn't your relays not set up after you change the location? I'm not sure what you are asking. Why do you feel like a Kappa mode will need attunement of all the constellations? I don't know. It might. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Astral sorcery really isn't that bad of a mod. If you're absolutely anti-magic mod, sure, you're gonna have a problem with it, but all things considered, it's really not that bad of a mod. 5,000 wolves with 50 bits. Lunch is over. See you all later. All right, we'll see you later, 5,000 wolves. The only thing that I wish Astral sorcery had, it's got good documentation. I wish it had a way to search the documentation. So you don't have to like poke around all the sections and figure out, is this the one that I wanted? Nope, go back. Is this the one I wanted? Nope, go back. Like it really should have some kind of a index or whatever that you could just search. Hello, Kareem. Thank you for doing the videos. You got me into Project Ozone 2, and you love it, and 3 is super fun. Awesome, glad you're enjoying it. Way too many altars for you takes up too much space. Nah. Okay, it's really just kind of a waiting game now. We need those crystals to duplicate. You know, I guess we could take the extra ones. I guess we only have like technically one extra one here. And do another setup where we're doing this. Let's make another auto fluid placer. What is it called? Fluid placer? This thing. So we need an auto placer. Then we turn into a fluid placer. And then we just need to connect up to this thing over here. How do I want to do that? I guess we could set it up over here. Oh, I had that on the wrong channel. I was like, why is that going so slow? It needs to be on white. There we go. So that one we're just gonna put in there. We gotta keep watch on it. We want that to get to 900. And then we can grind it down, give it full purity or full cutting, and then bring it all the way up so it has 900 again. You really want to play Project Ozone 3, but Lordcraft and Abyssalcraft honestly seem like such a drag. Abyssalcraft really isn't that bad. Lordcraft, on the other hand, you can watch the VODs. What's my favorite part of Project Ozone 2? I really enjoyed the fact that pretty much everything is automatable in Project Ozone 2. Like, the philosophy of that pack, and I assume it's going to be the same with this pack, is you grind a little bit and then you can automate stuff. And then you can grind a little bit more and then you can automate whatever that is, right? Like, pretty much everything in Ozone 2 I automated. I don't know how Lordcraft is going to go in Kappa mode, because all of that is pretty manual, and that's going to be very disappointing. Why don't I use XNet? XNet is a good mod to automate Astral sorcery. I don't know. Why don't I? Lordcraft is there to make sure you don't have too much fun. All right, just need to grow that one up. I guess what we could do is get some kind of a filter that filters on NBT data. So when it's the 900 with 100% on cutting and the other thing, we know it's done growing up, and I'll pull that one out and that'll be a completed item. Yeah, Project D is in this pack, yep. You would much rather have played through Thaumcraft than Lordcraft? I agree. I agree. Tech with 10 bits, extra utils, overstacking bug is driving you crazy. Is that the one where you shift click into an inventory that's full and it just crashes your game? It's pretty dang annoying, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. That's awesome, Watcher. Thank you for the info. I've never played with XNet. I don't know anything about it. I don't feel like learning it, so maybe one day. Maybe. Do I know if equivalent energistics is in this pack? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I think this is probably the next variant of that. 'Cause I remember seeing that actually. Yeah, so off the energy acceptor is a soul talisman, all these things. So I assume maybe this is the next version of that. But we haven't played around with that yet. Who knows, maybe Cazador and Aristotle will take Lordcraft out if the community makes enough noise. I feel like they're making the pack the way they want to make it, not necessarily specifically for the community. I don't know. I'm definitely not a fan of Lordcraft though. I feel like it's an incomplete mod. Hello, Cazador. It would be awesome though if there was a way to automate the stuff that you can do with it, but I don't know. Is there a way to make them grow faster? I don't think there is. Maybe if we had the speedy up thing from Astral Sorcery, it would, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think you can. Once a crystal is grown, it should only lose size when it splits. Yes, that is exactly right. Yeah, all of the time wasting stuff we're doing right now is almost over. I mean, technically it could be over right now if I just take this one and just let it split over and over and over again. I kind of wanted to have a second one to do that with. I want to take one of these crystals. Well, maybe I should just make a whole bunch of them right now, let them split and grow them up. What's going on with this one? I should probably increase the cutting on this. So we need these to split 2 more times. We need 4 of these crystals because those are gonna get attuned and then they're gonna be put over here as our collector crystals, which will increase the starlight that we're gathering. They have to be in separate chunks. Unfortunately, we'd have 2 of them in the same chunk if we put them in these little gaps, so we're putting them in the corners. Yeah, it needs to have max stats in order to perform best. Like, we could just use it the way it is right now, but if you want it to, like, be the best, which, if you're taking the time to do it, you might as well just wait a few more minutes. Alright, Watcher, I understand. You've said it, you've made it clear. If that's all you're going to continue to say, just please stop talking. I understand. You've said it. Okay? Give you a base tour? Sure. I mean, we have some Astral Sorcery stuff set up over here. It's our main base area where we do our crafting. We just have like some random blocks and stuff around here. Our applied energistics and just other random blocks. Ectoplasm growing over here. This is wrong. That should be like that. Yeah, we just got some grassy areas here to kind of like break up the base a little bit. So you're not just seeing one big flat platform. So all that is, we have a Twilight portal in this one. Just different machines around, really. Like taking different mods, putting them on their own platforms, kind of like separating things out a little bit. Underneath, we have our applied energistics and our different cabling to connect things up, right? So all of our CPUs and auto crafting things are over here. This section right here is just dedicated to our portals. And then down below, what is that? How is there a skeleton here? Oh, right in the exact center is a red X. Wow. Okay. I guess that explains that. Yeah, and down here is where our reactor is. It's how we're powering everything right now. Oh, this needs a torch too. Oh. That's interesting. Did this thing never get full, or are we using more power than what we're making? Oh, that's right. We hooked this thing up, so when this drops down to a certain percentage, it'll then turn the reactor on and fill that back up. I forgot we made that change. You have to say you love how you do such a clean AE setup. I mean, I feel like this is the best way to do applied energistics. I feel like this is the way it was designed to be made. The only other thing that you haven't seen is our resource collection. We can go take a look at that real quick. That is not what I meant to do. I went to go hit 1 and I hit Q. Now I don't have a pick. Ah! So this is our resource collection. Was that pick even good? I don't even remember. So yeah, all of our resources are being collected here. Everything's fast growing with the imaginary time blocks. And then we're auto crafting the resources or the essence, I guess, into the resources. Putting that into the center chest here, which is being fed into our applied energistics system, which is then being stored in the storage drawers back at the base. Well, now I gotta make myself a new pick. Dang it. Where is our stuff? Did I put that on its own platform? I must have. Yeah, it's over here. All right, so we'll do that. And we're just gonna make it out of cobblestone for now. Just so I have something. Do I have... I do. Oh, we only need 1 ingot. You just showing what happened to my pick. I accidentally queued it. At least you can rank 1 up pretty quickly in this pack. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. Still pretty annoying, but it's not the end of the world. All right. So how many modifiers? That has 3 modifiers right away. We should probably just put unbreaking modifiers on there. Obsidian. I was like, what is it that I'm looking for? I don't remember what the quantities of this stuff are. We'll just do it like this. Hello, Coded Vengeance. Do 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 do. That's a weird place for that trash can thing. Okay, so we have reinforced 3, so that's 60% more durability. I probably want to get some kind of a sharpening kit on there. Didn't we have a obsidian one over here? And then a flint. So now this has a higher mining level. We can mine up to cobalt with that. Guess we're gonna go to the Nether real quick. You can't check the recipe. What are we talking about now? I can't what? Who can't do what? That thing has like no durability. It's almost got 2 more modifiers on it, then we can make it completely unbreaking. Yep. Do, 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 do. So now we have an unbreakable pick. So now it's time to go to the Nether and really level it up. What's with all the backseat gaming tonight? I don't know. People are just trying to be annoying, I guess. Do I have a dev null? There we go. So I want to take the ability totem with the saturation, turn that off, believe it or not. Because I want to use a carrot. These that have 9 minutes of saturation, because then you can just pretty much do unlimited. The saturation was fine for like normal use, but for when you're doing this, you just run out of saturation. That's satisfying to watch. It's pretty good. I could probably, under mod options, let's make this go faster. Excavate the world! I'm gonna be really sad when I accidentally queue this one. How much more do we have on this? We're halfway to the next level. Let's do one more level and we'll call that good. When people like give me crap about only having stone tinker's tools, I think it's Project Ozone is the reason why I do it. Because you honestly don't need anything better than stone. Let's be honest. Especially if you're vein mining everything for like single block breaking, sure. But you can put like redstone on stuff and make your stone tool better. Alright, so we got 5 modifiers. I don't think we're gonna go any higher than that. We did what we wanted to do. I can change out the tool head now for something that's a better material. Maybe put cobalt on there. Alright, so now that we have done that, I will put our saturation back, because the carrot will run out eventually. Okay. I used to use Mixer to stream. You just saw on the Hermitcraft site. I have never used Mixer. I have never used Mixer. I don't know what you're talking about. Angelic Kim just resubbed the channel for 10 months in a row. Angelic Kim, welcome back. Thank you for the 10 months of support. Cobalts. Can you link the account? You're saying that I have a Mixer account? I do have an account on Mixer. I have never streamed on Mixer. I do have an account on Mixer. Can I do a world download for my Project Ozone 2 base? There is one. That was the one we did on stream. The world download for the YouTube series would be in the last video of the YouTube series. It takes 4 ingots of cobalt to make the pickaxe head? What? That seems odd. Oh, is it 3? Did I misread that? Oh yeah, you're right. But it still seems odd. I thought it was 2 ingots. So that must be customizable. I thought, isn't it 2 normally? Material cost 3. I feel like most packs I play that the pickaxe head costs 2. Non-expert is 2? Okay. I know it costs 3 ingots if you're making like an iron pickaxe in vanilla Minecraft, but this is not vanilla Minecraft. So mining speed of 12 from 3. We're unbreaking. I'm not sure what else we would want on here. Like the wood tool rod doesn't really matter. Ecological gives you like a slight regen and slightly more durability, but we're completely unbreaking. So that doesn't matter. We have the magnetic from the iron pickaxe head or binding. I don't know. Luck? Well, yeah, I mean, we could also put speed on here and lapis and things like that, right? But I'm talking like the tool modifiers. I don't know if there's anything else. I think I'll leave. Oh no, we have another modifier. All right, I'll do that. So we have 1 modifier remaining. We have a mining speed of 25. So that's probably going to be like very, very fast now. That's pretty good. I like it. I don't know what we're going to use the other modifier for. I'll just leave it for now though. Tinker Glove? No, I'm not interested in doing that. I don't, is that even a thing anymore, to be honest? I don't think that's a thing anymore. You think the top ingot from Mystical Agriculture has a faster mining speed, but that's only if I care? I mean, once you get up to a certain speed, it doesn't really matter. Like, sure, it's a little bit faster, but eh. What about the better sword? I don't think we need a better sword than this. Oh, if you're talking about like the better sword that we could get from the reward, we still have to do Britannia before we do that. Why are your bonsai rainbow colors? They're not rainbow colors. You can dye the hopping bonsai pot if that's what you're asking. If that's what you're asking. And you can use different soils in them. It's wiggling like that because of our X and Y distance, or X and Z distance. All right. The dye you did not realize? I see. So how are we doing on this? We've spent a lot of time doing other things. Oops, the magnet picked that up. Cool, we got 2 of them over here. Oh no, I guess the cutting does decrease every time as well. I was gonna try and capture that one when it was all the way full at 900. Is the other one at 900? Oh, but it has low cutting. We need to increase the cutting. Okay. If you remove the blueprint on the immersive workbench, it's stop wiggling. Is that the cause? No. You're thinking of a different bug. Hello, Snackislide? Snackislide? Snake Slide? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Snake Slide with 2 Ks. Okay. They were pink and you thought they were shifting colors like a lot of creative items? I see. I see. Snake with 2 Ks is talk in Norwegian? Huh. The cutting doesn't go down as the size goes up. I guess the cutting goes down when it splits. Just like the size. The purity always stays the same. I feel like these other crystals we should just get rid of. There's no real reason to have those. Cutting will go down to precipitation in real life. Wait, what? We need to get more of these things hooked up here. I need more of the fluid placers. As we get more and more of these crystals, we're gonna have to grow them up. All right. We'll do that one. It's got the most. We'll go a little bit faster than the other one. Just a little bit. How's this one doing? And how's this one doing? Oh, that one's good. So I'm gonna take this other one over here. It's got the low size. We'll let that one grow up and split over here. That'll be fine. So this one is ready to go. This is one that we can definitely attune. Now the question is, when we attune crystals for the collector crystal, does it matter what we attune it to? No, we don't want this one. Oh, right. There is the little stand you can put these on. Oh, I completely forgot about these. Creating a stabilized platform to even out the flow of starlight should resolve this problem, though it needs liquid starlight to maintain the crystal's resonance. An air gap is needed between the structure and the crystal to accomplish this. This won't prevent losses due to starlight cannibalization, however. I forgot about this multi-block structure. So are we gonna have to put 4 of those up around this altar? And do they have to have line of sight? Like, how does that work? That multi-block improves rituals? It doesn't really matter, but you might want to choose constellations up in the sky more often. So this doesn't say that you can do this with the regular crystals, but I think it's the same thing, right? to make the enhanced collector crystal. And why do those not even show up here? That's weird. Norse Viking coming with 5,000 bits! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the 5,000 bits! Back from the VODs, finally caught up with you. Keep up the amazing work. Sploosh? I mean, it wasn't like a super impressive sploosh, but it definitely did sploosh. Thank you so much for the support. Goodness. It's the same thing? Okay, okay. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Turn this off. So we need to wait until nighttime. We'll probably end up doing a Vetus, attuning it to a Vetus, because that's a fairly common one. Hello, Neon Bob. What? I can't hear the streamers even talking? What? I don't remember which one of Vetus is. Was that the one that we just saw here? That one? That's a Vetus, isn't it? Yes, Watery, we know. We haven't started into blood magic at all yet. Okay, so now we need this guy. Okay, so now the ritual to make the thing, apparently I can't look up for whatever reason. So we need 4 attune. You know what, can we make the upgrade, the chalice? Can we do this now? We need 2 resonating gems, let's do this. I'll make our life so much simpler here. Ah, my magnet's on. What did I just pick up? This one. The chalice is awesome. Yeah, it is very, very nice. Although we haven't been using Starlight as often as I have in other packs where I've done this. So I'm not sure how necessary it is, although it will save us from having to do it ever, so. Alright, so we have 2 of those. We need 4 or 5. Okay, so 4 gold. We need star, metal. What else do we need? 1 sooty marble. Do. Is it not midnight? Are we really that? Oh, you know what? I don't have my... I need the linking. There we go. That gives us a decent amount more just by having that one thing connected. Hello, evil lady. Oh, you're right. I do need to put stuff. I just realized the Astral sorcery stuff kind of wiggles too when I move. One, two, three, four. There it goes. So we're gonna set that there, and we're just gonna run a cable like so. To go underneath it? I don't remember. I've done this before. Okay. I don't... How close does this thing have to be? Is that... Can it be further? It has to be inside the structure. So I could have it right here instead. I kind of like it better right there. Okay, so that is full of stuffs. I'm not actually a fan of the way I have that set up, but I don't know if there's a way that I could do that much better. Maybe you could have a ender tank directly underneath it. Maybe that would be better. I don't think we have anything on the white, and that's perfect for Starlight. Phantom! Oh yeah, Phantom Liquid Face, that would work pretty good. But we're just gonna do this. That should work just fine. Oh, and it also makes it go faster. I don't think I knew that it made it go faster. Now, if only we could automate this process. Is there a way to automate this? We have a mechanical user just sitting here like doing a right click action on there. You can make more of them in the same structure. Does it go faster then? That's pretty awesome. Okay, so this crystal is attuned to a Vetus. Oh, I have another celestial crystal on me. I'm not sure if I meant to do that. So that's attuned. This one is not. Perfect. You know, I probably should just do this so we can duplicate these. Okay, so the attuned crystal we were going to turn into a thing. Let's go back to the book here. All right, so I need 4 of these. With this in the center, we need some illumination powder for those. Is it on the inside like that? I don't remember now. Nope, the other way. And then 4 stardust. Already have that. Alright, so we just need to wait for nighttime. Alright, wait for nighttime, I mean we just need to come over here and click the button. Oh, now I need another one of the wands, though. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. So I want to make 3 more of those. I guess I'm going to take this one and do it since this one's ready to go. Oh wait, we didn't attune this one, did we? That has to be attuned. Why do I need 3 more? Because we're gonna have 4 of those connected to our thing. I'm gonna have a sweet Astral setup. I don't know how important it is to do this though. Like I might just be wasting my time. But I'm enjoying it, so I mean, I guess that's important. The real test is like during daytime, like if I sleep, or actually I guess if we set it to noon. Like when we set it to noon, like what's the power of this altar? I mean, eventually we want to make it so we don't have to wait till nighttime to do stuff that we want to do. That's pretty much the entire purpose. So at noon, we still have quite a bit. Like, I think before we were right here at noon. So we've nearly doubled our daytime power. Yeah. If you attune one to the speedy one, will it go faster when you craft? I don't know if that's how that works. You think those weird optional multi-blocks make it way better than the day 2, but you don't remember if that was it? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Probably don't want to touch that once cutting. It's just got too low durability. What's this one at? Daytime is rough. Perfect collector crystals can get you to max starlight during the day, but some rituals still require nighttime. So the other question that I had about the altar, for those of you who know this better, if I have these crystals like over here, will it still affect the altar, or does it need direct line of sight? Like, how does that work? I know it has to be in its own chunk, right? And the way this is set up is not ideal. So like if I had that, I'd probably want it like over here on this corner. But can it like affect the altar going through this pillar, or is that gonna be bad? Does anybody know? It needs direct line of sight, but you don't believe distance from the altar matters. It needs line of sight or to use lenses to bounce the starlight. Okay, so I could essentially put these in the corner and then have like lenses right here that's bouncing the starlight into it. As long as each one of those things is in its own chunk, right? What is the multi-block size of that? It's a 5x5. It's been a while since you did this. They removed the lens effect, so it shouldn't change the collector's intensity or anything. What was the lens effect that they had? I'm not sure I'm aware of that. I wonder, can I attach this, since that's using that same block right here, to this corner? Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way it'd like perfectly fit within here. It'd just be floaty a little bit. It might look kind of weird. But if I have one of these corners of this 5x5 on this, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, maybe I don't need to do that. I guess I could just put it right here. Maybe I should build one of these and like figure it out. So that is 12 ruined marble. Are you sure the multi-block will increase starlight? That's what people are telling me. So if it doesn't, hashtag blame chat. All right, so we need one of those chisel blocks. I don't have any. Okay, let's make some. So it'll be like that, I guess, right? And then, you know, whatever these blocks are down here, and then this, then it'd be like the pillars. I'm not trying to make this perfect right now. I'm just trying to like see if this is gonna work. And then needs a chisel on top. And then the collector crystal on top of that. I mean, I guess that could work. We could fill those in a little bit. Maybe have some of this stuff like covering up around here. So the crystal would be attached to a lens down here or somewhere, which would bounce the starlight to the altar. You think it's just one pillar, not two? Let's actually take a look. It should tell you the materials. Oh, it is one marble pillar. You are right. The crystal floats one block above it, so if you use the block above as the corner, the crystal will have line of sight of the altar. I'm not sure if it will. Let's build this up higher. Let's do that. Let's try it that way. Whoops. So if we build it up here, it'd be like that. Then we have these guys. Then we have that with one pillar. With this thing. Then we have an airspace and the crystal will be right here. I don't think it has line of sight. I don't think it'd have line of sight up there. Have I been playing other games other than Minecraft recently? I've been playing a little bit of PUBG recently. Where are we at here? This one is almost ready. How's this one? That one's ready. That one's not quite ready. We need to do a little bit of cutting on it. Didn't we have another one that had like low... Yeah, let's get that one in here. Hey, Assassin, how you doing? Cutting it decreases the size, yes. So you get a max size, you cut it, lowers it, and then you throw it back in the liquid and it raises the size back up. Do. Bum, 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 bum. Assassin just resubbed to the channel for 2 months in a row. Assassin, welcome back. Thank you for the 2 months of continued support. I know you've been around way longer than 2 months. Hope everything's going good in Assassin land. How do you increase the purity? You've tried chucking size 400 crystals into liquid starlight, but it just absorbs it and does nothing. So the only way to increase purity is to let it get up to 900 and leave it in the liquid, and then it'll split into multiple crystals. When it splits, that's when the purity goes up. So you have the purity is the huge grind, and then it's taking it, once you get it all the way to 100% purity, it's taking those crystals, splitting them so you have multiple of the 100% purity ones. Then you let the size get all the way up, you grind it, then you get the cutting all the way to 100%, then you grow it up some more so you have the size, the cutting, and the purity all done. But yeah, getting the purity is like the big grind. I think it works with regular ones. I'm not sure if it's only celestial crystals that'll split. I think rock crystals will too, but I'm not entirely sure. That one's ready to go, and that would be our last one. Let's just go ahead and do it. Do. Bum 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 bum. Do. It's a nifty animation. Yeah, the Astral sorcery definitely has a lot of cool stuff about it. So this guy goes bye-bye. Peace out, guy. All right, so those are perfect celestial crystals. We have 4 of them, each in their own chunk. So that's like maximum starlight action right now. Let's see where we're at midday. Aside from putting them on their multi-block structures. Okay, so we're at noon. That's almost half. That's almost half. That's pretty good. That's significantly increased from where we were before. We had 2 of the Celestials, and I think the Collector Crystal, and we were sitting about right here, so that's a huge increase. Perfect Celestial Crystal is like grinding out a tier 5 blood altar, just rough, even with automation. I mean, we have perfect crystals. It really wasn't that bad. It only took us like a couple of hours total. Current power, yeah, we have an extreme reactor right here. Should be about to the point where it's going to kick on and turn our reactor on. We have it set up so this guy right here, a power monitor, sends a redstone signal. I guess when we get below 30%, it turns the reactor on, fills it up until we get to 90%. Yep, that's our... what does it produce when it's on? It's like 200,000 RF, I think. I keep saying you don't need the huge multi-block to add more starlight. Check the spectral relay structure. It's small and does the same. Yeah, all these items that rotate normally like are kind of freaking out because the flat mod or whatever. It's the same thing over here when we are growing the crystals. All these crystals are kind of like twitching in there as well. Was there a way to blacklist them in the flat mod? There might be, I don't know. Oh my goodness. So this thing's pretty good. So I guess we need to figure out how to do the lenses and then get these things set up, and then we'll see where we're at with that. How do we do the relays? Spectral lens. It's not that. We're gonna radiance? Nope. Constellation? To where we just were a minute ago? Nope. Exploration? I don't think it's those. Let's just do this. I know what the thing looks like, but I don't know what the item is called or where it is. It's this. It's called a lens. So rock crystal, any kind of crystal is going to work in there. Okay. We need 3 glass lens. All right. I think we just need 4 of these. Lenses. Engraved infused wood. Infused wood planks. How do you get infused wood? Should be in the attunement chapter. Focus starlight or crystal lens? How do you get the infused wood to start with? Infused wood. As infusing materials with liquid starlight empowers them, the versatility. I can't say that word. Strengthened wood would have great value in construction and crafting. Because it's an organic material, leaving it to soak in liquid starlight seems to have a different absorption pattern than the crystals, though at the end the result is the same. Starlight is drawn fully into the wood, though it may not be completely even distribution. This could require some further investigation in the future. Versatility. So you just throw wood into this liquid starlight. Do I put planks in there or logs? Logs, okay. Oh, that's just instant. Okay. Easy. What are those barrels, mixing pots? No, the barrels, they are, I forget the name of them. They're how you get liquid starlight. They're called light wells. So you see the item spinning because the mod that makes items lay flat is screwing with the Astral sorcery animation. We're just putting these rock crystals in there. Normally they just kind of like hover and spin a little bit. But it looks like, yeah, I guess it does look like they're stirring rods or something now. But anyway, that's just making this liquid starlight right here. Just by putting it in there. That's all it does. Look like a blender or something? I could definitely see how you think that. You're not wrong for thinking it, but that's not what it is. And then we need 4 rock crystals. Party crystals! Are these things split? That's split. I guess I don't have anything in this one. Let's put one in here as well. So we keep getting more of these crystals being made. Tasmana coming in with 2,000 bits, helping to prestige us for the day. Thank you so much for the 2,000 bits. More purple in the cup. Time for sleep. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your support. Have a good sleep. I do appreciate it. You know, Twitch never did roll out the total months thing for subscribers, didn't they? They said they were going to do it by the end of January, and they still haven't done it. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh, need ruined marble. I have some on me. So why is that not working? Aquamarine, rock crystal, lens, gold, infused wood. Oh, engraved. Oh. I'm glad there's an extra step there for no real reason. About the total month thing, you got an email about half an hour ago. As announced at TwitchCon rolling out next week, sub badges will now change to show the total number of months as a viewer has been subscribed to the channel. Okay, so they said it was going to be at the end of January. I guess they pushed it back a week. I'm fine with that. I'm glad that they said something about it, though. Trucker Bob just subbed the channel. Welcome, Trucker Bob. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Oh man, you're gonna get your red badge? Are you that close? I mean, you're at least halfway there according to your current badge. This must be one of those recipes where the higher the quality of the crystal, the more things you get from crafting with it. Okay, well, we got a bunch of these lenses now. Do you get 2 per craft? I'm not sure that's how that works. I forget the lenses. So do I need to go get myself like perfect crystals for the lenses now? Is that a thing I need to do? I feel like that's a thing I need to do. Well, I got perfect automation. Why not? I mean, the only thing is we just gotta wait. Looks like you might want a perfect lens to get perfect transfer. Yeah, I believe I've made these lenses in the past. I don't remember making that infused wood though, but I do recall the stats on them. Oh, you can make them with the celestial crystals. And we will do that to get the perfect stats. What is this one at? It's up to that cutting. This one needs a little bit of cutting. The spinning just keeps looking so funny to you? Yeah. What a grindy mod? It's a little grindy. Like, we don't have to have perfect everything, but we're trying to make perfect everything, so it's more grindy than it needs to be. Well, we don't want full starlight just at nighttime. We want full starlight during the day if possible. But I guess we can set up the rest of these multi-block structures while we're waiting. Which one was it? Whoop. Is it this one? This thing. So the marble on the bottom, that's just regular marble. So 12 runed, 5 chiseled, and a pillar. Okay, so we need regular marble. I'm just gonna toss these lenses. Since those are substandard. They're not what we're looking for. I thought they were, they're not. I'm gonna toss this collector crystal as well. We don't want that anymore. Don't need that on me, don't need that on me, don't need those. Linking tool we will need shortly, and then we need marble. All right, so we need to turn that into the Astral sorcery marble. This one. Okay. Then back to the book. I guess we can go layer by layer and see what's going on here. So that is, what kind of a block is that one? Engraved marble? Where's the rest of the, it says 5 engraved marble. Where's the rest of the engraved marble? Oh, are those engraved marble on the side? Oh, I was doing that wrong. These are chiseled. Oops. For some reason, I thought it was chiseled, not engraved. That would have been awkward. Still a little awkward. It would have been more awkward. Those should be a block higher. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh, right. Right. So now it's still awkward. Awkward. And these go like these, not like that. Okay, this one goes here, then we do a pillar. Then that. So that's one of the structures. Now somehow we want the crystal that's up here to talk to that lens. We want that lens to point at that. Hopefully both of those things will be able to happen. I don't know. Hopefully. I guess we could try with just one and not build all these structures before we do it. Let's try with one of them. Let's try moving one of these over here. So I want to link this. Oops, I want to link this. How do I link it? Okay, so that links here. Then I want to link this to that. Did it not say it linked? Linked lens to altar. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Sig just resubbed the channel for 7 months in a row. Sig, welcome back. Thank you for the 7 months of support. I do appreciate it. I think the reason is this is in the way, isn't it? Whoops. Okay, so that does work. So we just need to get the better lenses and then we should be good to go. Yeah, I know the multi-block isn't set up right now. It's still doing the same thing we had before. No change at all in the performance. Not done yet. I'm gonna set up the rest of these things. Pillar. Oops. Pillar. Sweet. And then one more of these. Would that be better if we put it up here? Can we do that? Can that be floaty in the air? If I place this here, move that. Oh, it can't be floaty. I think that is much better. Does that not get linked? I think that'll work just fine. It's a different setup. All right, DJ. We'll see you later. Have fun playing some Terraforming Craft. So this one we are going to do the thing with. One of the structures is missing blocks. Oh, yeah. They still need the liquid starlight in there. Aquamarine. Need the lens. Engraved. Ruined marble, we have that. And a gold. So how many of those do we get from this one craft? 11 of them. Holy crap. And these are good lenses. All right. Guess we need to redo all these. Oh, maybe we didn't have to do that. We have to remove these blocks though. Okay. So now the next thing is we need to put the liquid starlight in there. I meant to go grab this thing. Well, that definitely looks like something is set up correctly, huh? That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that green is kind of interesting, huh? The effect changes based on what the attunement is? Oh, interesting. Ah, what? Okay, so now we should have maximum possible starlight. Maybe. Maybe. Maximum. Let's set the time to noon and let's see where we're at. You never played with this mod before, but it seems pretty interesting. It is one of those mods that's like, depending on what your playstyle is, it's one of those ones you want to hurry up. But like, if you take the time and actually learn the mod a little bit, like, it can be pretty interesting. All right, we have full starlight during noon. We're good. Full starlight at noon. Never need nighttime again, except for recipes that need specific nighttime. That's pretty awesome. Learned a few tricks. I didn't realize that we could use these things. I didn't know that they could float. But yeah, we are definitely pretty good here. I do want to clean this up a little bit. I probably want to put some more of the stone brick around the base of this, so they're not like floating anymore. But I think other than that, we're pretty much good. All right, Magnus Gamer, we'll see you later. There, now it almost looks like everything's meant to be like that. Almost. I wonder... Well, I would like to place these blocks like that, but I don't want them to go onto the walkway. So I don't know. If our platform was one block bigger in every direction, we could make that look really good, but... Marble brick won't mess up? No, as long as you have the correct blocks in the correct place, it doesn't matter if any other blocks are touching. Fix the entire base. Everything needs to be expanded out one block. Could you imagine? Quite the thing. Okay. These were a fail, so we don't need those anymore. This needs to go back over here. All right. You like the base design? The center garden is cool. Yeah, it's something different. It's not just so it's like a big open platform. I kind of wanted to do the same thing around the outside of the base and have more like green and trees and stuff, so you're not seeing like off the edge of the platform into the void. In fact, I might do that. We might just do that, and we might just do that now. Because I don't think we're going to expand out any further than this. Let's do that. This outside border can go away. That's all gonna be just green. Yep, let's get rid of this border. Did that do everything? Oh no, almost everything. Do I plan on updating the pack at all? I mean, if like updates come out that I need. It's a lot of dirt that we're gonna have to set out. For some reason, that seems like it's lighter than the normal dirt color. I don't know why. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 blocks. Borrowed Dreams with 100 bits for Starlight at noon. Thank you for the 100 bits. Whoops, wrong one. We're gonna need more magnum torches. I think. Yeah, we will. Our mega torch? I think we're probably gonna put those like this out here. Do. Oh, I need one more. We have one more. Perfect. Oh, can I just make straight up grass? With the essence? That would be better. What is that bar that's filling up right there? And why did that just fill up? That's my Astral sorcery thing. Why is that filling up? They overhauled the whole perk thing in Astral Sorcery a few patches ago. Well, I know I can spend points. Like, once I realized that's Astral Sorcery doing that. I just didn't understand why it's happening right now. Okay, so we need to go out 19 blocks here. All the light updates is what's causing all this frame rate lag right now. What was that? I didn't see what that was. Oh, that's Astral sorcery telling me I reached level 10 by just building. Okay. There are so... Why are there so many constellations up tonight? What the heck? It's like every constellation's up. Is that normal? And there's like a shooting star thing. Meteors are a new mechanic. If they land, you can get new knowledge and items sometimes. You haven't actually played Project Ozone 3 yet? Well, I mean, the pack just came out like, what, a week or two ago? It's not like it's been out for a while. Dual wielding grass blocks. Watch out, watch out, mobs. Watch out, Mother Nature. What did I just do? I made a path block. Great. That's what I meant to do. I meant to make a path block. Can you vein mine? Like if you hold the vein mine button and you hold and you right click with the shovel, does it do everything? I doubt it. That could be a big, interesting mistake. You don't think so, but then again, you never tried. We're gonna do it right now. No, it doesn't work. What is this? Biome change? It's weird. It's just those 2 blocks where I stopped. Oh no! Oh no! Why? Why? Darklands Highland? Why? Yeah, I want to turn everything to like forest. Dude, seriously? 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 That'll be like our little Halloween section. Dude, that's so rude, though. Why? Why would you do that? Like, nice, 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 bleh, nice. Yeah, we'll see if we can change that biome. That's ridiculous. I played Subnautica on stream for some time ago. Will you play Subnautica below 0 as well on stream? I doubt it. Like, how significantly different is that game? Is it a brand new game? Is it a DLC? If it's just a DLC, no. If it's a brand new game, possibly. It is a brand new game. I haven't heard much about it. I heard the title the other day. It's a standalone expansion, takes place on a different part of the planet. I don't know. Like, as interesting as the game was, it's not like one of my favorite games ever. Like, Subnautica was good. Don't get me wrong. But it's not one of those games that I ever was like, that's so good, I want to go play it again, kind of a game, right? How are we going to do this? Everything looks good until that. Maybe we should just replace it with like green wool. AstroTurf. We'll do AstroTurf. Can you paint dirt green? I don't know. What's up with my mini-map? Do these blocks not exist? Mini-map, please. Please. I just break everything by doing that. I just broke everything by doing that. Well, it fixed my thing. It's doing the rest of the auto mapping thing, which I don't think we need anymore, but I fixed the mini map here. Some lag with my beefy PC. Well, it doesn't really matter how beefy your computer is. Ugh. When it comes to Java. Hey, sapling. Yeah, even the leaves look bad, yep. So, how do we change biomes? There's these biome markers. Biome detector, biome absorber. Yeah, I said there's like a terraformer. Let's collect to craft planets. Ah, this one. Does this like have a what's it do thing? Obviously, we're just gonna put stars in there. How do you make a biome marker? I guess you're weird. You like the darker color over the lime green. You are weird. I mean, I'm not saying that you're weird, but you're weird. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm totally saying that you're weird. Is that weird? My poor right click. Weird. It's so weird. Do 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 do. Manana. Assassin, we haven't done that to each other in a long time. I'm just saying. Oh, you know what, Assassin? That reminds me. I was gonna tweet you something the other day. This. I was gonna tweet that to you and I forgot. Did you just sing the Sesame Street animal song? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Mountain? The river biome grass? That's actually Darklands is what that is. Darklands Highland. We're gonna fix this here in a little bit. Or at least we're going to attempt to. That video is pretty good, Assassin. Like, for some reason that popped into my head the other day, and I loaded it up, and I couldn't help it. I had to laugh. Like, I had to watch it a second time, and both times I couldn't help it, but I had to laugh. It's good. So saplings and tall grass, we'll worry about that later. The biome marker. How does one make one of these? Okay. Okay. So what do you do? This is beach, this is ocean. Do we have forest? What is this? That's deep ocean. The grass is actually a slightly different color in the deep ocean. Here's forest. Biome marker forest. Okay, so terraformer. I have no idea how this works, so we're gonna figure this out together because I'm pretty sure I've never used this before. Otherwise, I'd know how this works. So that's one of those. Redstone torch. 100 because reasons. Okay, so there's a terraformer. Now, if I look at the uses, it shows that you need an antenna, so I assume we need an antenna. We don't have any end rods? How do you make purple? Can you even make that? Yes, you can. Yeah, that was pointed out to me, the mince-ref thing, after I uploaded it. I had no idea it was there at the time, though. Okay, so now we have an antenna. Jesus, this is the oldest person you've ever seen play Minecraft and know what they're doing. Okay. Apparently you live a very sheltered life. No biome marker. Darkland, highlands to forest. Heater and humidifier. Place climate graphs within 4 blocks. So we need a heater and humidifier? I need an antenna per module. Oh. Okay. Everybody here is 62 years old. We don't discuss ages in chat. I guess I don't need this right here. I can move this back. So now it just says it's missing humidifier. No, it says heater and humidifier. I'm very confused. Missing antenna. Does this mean that I need 7 heaters? That means I need 7 heaters and 10 humidifiers? Oh, heater runtime? Okay. So I have to make a humidifier. Do I have water buckets? I have 1. Now we need another antenna. Alright, so it seems like everything's good. We just need to give stuff power. All right, so I assume the heater and the humidifier needs some item. Okay. Can we just put stars in there? That doesn't go in there. Dang it, that doesn't work. Okay. Heater uses. So you can do lava, blase rods. Looks like blase is the best. Which one is it? Ah! Alright, we gotta look this up. This is... Ah, of course. The one I didn't try. Alright, so hopper. Put those in there, this in here. All right, so the humidifier. Water, lily pads, sugar. I think the lily pad's gonna be easy because you can just craft that out of the nature essence. Well, things are definitely happening. Searching. Is it doing something? Ah, right there. It did something. Oh yeah, look at that. The range was 0? Oh, is that what this is? Oh! Of course, I didn't know that was range. I thought that was just like a scroll so you could like see what else it was saying. So we wanted to go like 17, like 19. 20 is fine. It is working. This is pretty cool. So how fast is it chewing through these things? Not very fast, really. Is there any way to speed this up? It looks like the shadow of a giant. It kind of does. It kind of does. Looks like the shadow of Pedo Bear. Are there any tick accelerators that work on blocks in Project Ozone 3? Yes. You can get that through Astral sorcery. We started along that process, but we haven't actually gone to that point yet. Is that the right color green? It's forest. These other ones over here are like ocean, I think. Well, this is forest, that's river. Like, we have a few different biomes. I'll probably go through and set it up and make sure everything turns to forest here. Like, over here, this is deep ocean. No, that's river. There's deep ocean here somewhere. Beach. Is it this side? Ocean. Beach. Anyway, I saw like yeah, you can tell there's like different colors of grass here, different green, but it's all mostly the same. And when you have trees and like the tall grass on it, you're not gonna see the difference. But I might go through and change it out anyway. This is an obvious blemish that we're fixing. Did I used to be a software developer before I started Twitch YouTube? Yes, I did. Yep. Does this have those nice cherry trees that drop blossoms? I don't recall there being a cherry tree that did that. Increase the range a little more? Yeah, I probably could. What's it doing? Transform time. So we need a cooler. Now we need a cooler. And the cooler uses ice. Packed ice. Can we make? I don't think we have ice essence. Do we have ice essence? I don't think we do. We do have some packed ice though. Oh, we can get it from the Twilight, can't we? Let's go visit the Twilight real quick. You need Silk Touch for that, don't you? Yeah, we need Silk Touch. Actually, we'll use this pick. Wait, where did all of it go? I know that isn't just all that we collected off that much durability. Oh well, that's good enough for now. We could do some 10-10-10, but I kind of just want to get this done right now. Didn't I have an item repairer? I do have one, but I guess we never hooked it back up. Oof. The jetpack makes me move around so quickly. Spectre coil. And that. Okay. So now we need another antenna. Okay. Well, it'll eventually do something. I kind of wish it'd work on this first and then, like, spread out. But it definitely is doing some stuff. It only goes in a 64 block radius. So if I put it in the middle, it's never going to hit this outside portion. We could move it, you know, 64 blocks away, but I don't think the exact middle of my base would work. Oh, you said that the packed ice dropped in the middle near the spawner? Let me go look at that. Oh, it's right here. The heck? I feel like it wasn't there before. Von Deathheart just hosted for 7 viewers. Thank you for the host. All right. Cool. Well, we got a lot of stuff done today. A lot of stuff done. Like, this was less important than what we did with the Astral sorcery stuff. But getting this thing hooked up so we have, like, full iridescent altar starlight power during noon, that's pretty baller, I think. That's really, really good. I want to see it again. Hello, Hypno, it's supposed to be a raid, but whatever. Was it a raid? Because I only got the host alert. Yeah, that's awesome. That is all the way full, right? Or is that slightly off full? Are those two gray things always there? I don't think there's anything we could do about that if so. Let's try setting it to moon. Yeah, I don't think it gets fuller than that. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Slightly off? It's not slightly off, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's just always slightly off, even like at nighttime. Alright, how's this doing over here? Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh my. So we are putting in some work over here. I don't think we have to worry about that for a minute. We have plenty of these things with purity. We can just grow them up to the size and do the cutting on them and be good to go. But I think we can hold off on this. Cool. Well, we got some good stuff done today. We're going to go ahead and call it here. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me while we play some Project Ozone 3. For those of you who are new, our streaming schedule is Monday through Friday, starting at noon Eastern time. And we go for about 4 hours these days is how we do it. We'll be back on Monday for another stream of Project Ozone 3. If you are new, hit that follow button so you get notified when I do go live so you don't miss it. I'm going to see if we got somebody who I can host up here. Guys, thanks so much for the support today. I do appreciate all the subs and the resubs and the bits. All your support allows me to keep doing this, which is awesome because I really enjoy doing this. Let us do a thing where we do a raid on... Oh, I don't know. Let's do a raid on Jester. We'll go say hello to Jester today. But that's it for me for today. Appreciate all your support. Thanks for hanging out. Von Deathheart just resubbed the channel for 6 months in a row. That was a little bit delayed. I almost missed it. Vaughn, thank you so much for the 6 months of support and for the host or raid or whatever that was. I saw a host. It might have been a raid. Either way, I appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for me for today. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, guys.